Alright, so there is a cutscene. Welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 5.
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received a new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cypher or Skullface at all, but if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid.
I don't even have the choice to like go back to Mother Base. We're just immediately going into this mission. Oh wait, this is Mother Base. Never mind.
Welcome home, boss.
Morale increased! Yay! I don't even have any blood on me, so I don't need to worry about taking a bath. Or not a bath, a shower.
Boss, you need combat support. Just let us know.
I haven't tried this side of Mother Base yet. Let's go see what's over there. Even handicapped, missing an eye and an arm, I can still drive pretty solidly. Can I like shoot and drive? I don't think so. Snake's just not that talented, even though all the people in GTA are. Oh well, what can you do? Why is this thing so goddamn far away? Like, why? Look at this. It should be like right here, but it's all the way over here. Can we go a little bit faster? Like maybe 90 miles per hour? Instead of like 60-ish? Why is this so far away? Eh, good enough. Alright, who and what is over here? Let's check it out. Hello.
Boss, I'm ready for dispatch. Send me on a mission.
I hear like mechanical sounds in here. What's going on? What's Huey up to over here? There's a target practice if I can get to it. Nope. Actually, I only have 5 bullets, so whatever. Let's just make sure all the staff is where they should be. First and foremost. Combat unit. Yuck. Some of these E people are going to be let go soon. Once we get more decent people in here. You should be on the combat unit. Clouds approaching, whatever. Support unit. Doop doop doop. There's Kojima! And I can't move them either. Are they talking about quiet? Oh, look, she's in the brig. I wonder if I can see her. It's like, I know there's people in Mother Base, like Quiet, Huey, Ocelot, and Miller, but I can't, like, I kind of want to go see them physically, like where they are. Oh well.
Roger.
What the? Why are we fading out?
Dee, stay.
Dee.
Fully trained and ready for action. The rest is up to you. Dee, go! He's going with you.
Oh, this is exciting. Even got a trophy. A tamed emblem part. You know, if that still image of Snake and the dog was the thumbnail, I would suck some serious YouTube dick. Equipment for D-Dog. I like how he has an eye patch, just like me. We're two peas in a pot.
Let me explain what D-Dog can do as your buddy. With that nose of his, he can sniff out and mark nearby enemies and prisoners. Should come in handy for infiltrating outposts. I trained him to detect mines and medicinal plants, too. When he locates something, check your map.
Ugh.
A sniper known as Quiet is lurking in the Afghan wilderness. This Quiet has performed a string of hits on Soviet officers. The attacks always occur in the same area, but sweeps of the area turn up no traces whatsoever. They've even posted guards, but they never spot a thing. And then before you know it, another body's lying on the ground. You ever heard of someone who operates like that? No matter how still and silent a person tries to be, they always create some kind of ripple. Be it breathing, a heartbeat, eating, excreting, body temperature, sweat. If this sniper can really vanish completely, that's just not human. I guess Quiet is the right name. But what is Quiet's objective? The local guerrillas wouldn't use this kind of tactic. I just can't see them hiring some superhuman mercenary. And the Soviet officers who've been killed, well, they were all opposed to or skeptical of the secret weapons development being conducted in the area. Sure, they were a problem for those supporting it, but the Soviets have nothing to gain by killing them. So we have an assassin with superhuman combat skills who isn't working for the guerrillas or the Soviets. Miller has a theory that this sniper is a hitman for Cypher. He thinks it's time we silence Quiet for good. But I'm against the lethal treatment. I say we bring the sniper back alive and break that silence. Because even if this Quiet doesn't say a word, there's still plenty we can learn. Just remember this, boss. If our hunch is right, you'll be on this sniper's hit list too. If things seem a little too quiet when you're in the field, watch out.
Oh, ha ha ha
Quiet's
ha.
out there somewhere. And if possible, this is one sniper I want back here breathing.
Missile entered.
When Quiet first came here, she demonstrated her marksmanship against that enemy fighter plane. It showed she was much more than your everyday crack shot. Hitting a moving target from 600 meters is a challenge, but it's possible with the right training and equipment. But shooting down that missile, that's a world apart from taking out a soldier on patrol. The chopper and the missile were in motion, meaning different vectors at high velocity in three-dimensional space. And she shot an unguided bullet that had to fight air resistance and gravity. All that while the chopper was taking evasive maneuvers. Some of the best target leading I've ever known. She has a superhuman sense of spatial awareness. You put her in a fighter jet, and she'd be an ace right off the bat. Hell, your judgment was top class too. Realizing she could take out that pilot, that's quick thinking. You and Quiet could make a hell of a team. You'd be damn near unstoppable. Quiet is still in her cell. Only a few staff are authorized to go near her. She hasn't tried anything funny, but that's what bothers me most.
In particular?
What does she have to gain by coming to Mother Base? I first thought she was under orders from Cypher to take you out. She didn't manage it in Afghanistan, so round 2 happens here. So I lighten the guard. And that lock on her door is a joke.
You gave her an opening. And?
Well, she hasn't killed you yet. And I hate to say it, but she's had plenty of chances.
You made me the bait.
Poisonous bait. What better? Anyway, she didn't bite. Quiet is keeping her silence. So I'm left with no idea again what she's doing here.
We tried communicating with her through writing. That didn't work either. Whether she's illiterate, dyslexic, or just plain stubborn, she won't cooperate. I just don't get it.
If she tried to contact the outside, it'd be picked up by our counterintelligence net. But it's clean. There's no sign she's had contact with the staff, the base facilities, nothing. She's almost got the men wanting her to try something, just to find out what she's up to. And she's in there putting on the failed soldier look, all downcast eyes and defeated sighs. But she doesn't kill herself. She can't be trying to leave Cypher and surrender to us.
So what's the verdict?
This may sound optimistic, but here's how I see it. Quiet came here to fulfill some objective. To kill you, maybe to destroy Diamond Dogs. Whatever it was, before she could do it, something changed her mind. Yes. When I look at her, I sense hesitation.
You think she betrayed Cypher?
Can't say for sure. I prefer the ones that talk. Anyway, we'll keep her under watch. And we're also looking into those special abilities of hers. You'll be the first to know if something comes up. Why not look in on her yourself once in a while?
Right.
Well, I don't really know where she is. Oh god, look at all this stuff.
It wasn't just Cypher.
I don't know about that. AI pod in the lab. Sure.
Remember that water tank-shaped object in Emmerich's lab in the Soviet base camp? The thing that started talking to you like a possessed answering machine. That was a pod belt for housing the AI used to control unmanned weapons. You remember, back in '74 in Costa Rica. It was in those machines you fought there.
Yeah, I remember.
They were designated Pupa, Chrysalis, Cocoon, and Basilisk. And each of them was fitted with an AI unit called a reptile pod. Emmerich created it. It mainly handled the machine's posture control and autonomous behavior. But the Basilisk, aka Peace Walker, also featured a second AI pod. That one was called the Mammal Pod, and it was created by Dr. Strangelove. She tried to recreate the boss's personality through the Mammal Pod, but you pulled out its memory boards. That's when it transferred its own functions to its reptile pod. Just like a human brain compensating for damage by using the remaining healthy parts. The result was a unique entity, a hybrid of the reptile and the mammal. It sank to the bottom of Lake Nicaragua with Peace Walker. But apparently they salvaged it and transported it to that lab. Don't let it deceive you, Snake. It may sound like the boss, but it has neither a personality nor a will. Like Emmerich says, it's just a machine.
Kinda wish I remembered to blow it up, but that's alright. Ugh, boy. Oh, the man on fire.
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire.
What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use? Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up.
Sprinklers? The fire system?
And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down.